Hey everybody, and welcome back. Um, yeah, so I've read a couple of the books, two or three of them. I think today I'm going to go and look for some food. It's not that I really need the food, um, but we are going through it because we're trying to put weight on this guy. So he's eating a little bit better than the other guy. Harvey, I think his name was. He is eating a little bit better than Harvey was. So we're going to go out and just make sure to top off our food reserves. And something I kind of neglected to do on Harvey, because I really thought that Harvey wasn't going to live very long. I thought Harvey was gonna clock out like overnight. Um, it's horrible to say, I know. But something I just thought Harvey wasn't going to make it. So what I didn't do is I didn't put little X's on the houses that I looted, right? So like I looted that house, I looted a bunch of houses, right? Looted some of that stuff over there. So what I need to do is I need to go out and I need to go into every one of these homes and I need to pick up things that I need to loot the houses, make sure everything of value is out, and then oh, one of my traps is broken. That sucks. Why did one of my traps get broken? And I really do hate that when you tell it to turn that off and it's like, okay, I'll never come back up again. It's like, no, I don't mean that. I don't even know how to check the trap. I don't know. Maybe something got in. I don't know. Anyway, we need to go and make sure that everything of value is out of these houses, and then we need to put big X's on them just so we know not to mess with them anymore. So the first thing we're gonna do is walk over here to this little shed. Or bring the can I just you have to hit 3? Yeah. You have to actually press the 3 button. You can't just click down there, God forbid. Wow. That was a I heard a shot. I heard a report from a rifle. That's interesting. That's super interesting. I didn't think there was like other survivors. Maybe there aren't. Yeah, might go ahead and just disassemble this large brown table while we're in here. Get a little bit more carpentry experience. We need to get up to like level 3 or 4. I think I'll be happy if I'm at level 4. Level 4 I think allows you to take this stuff off the wall and then go put it in your house. Yeah. Can't believe I heard a gunshot. That's crazy. That's really crazy. I didn't think. It's probably just background noise. Probably isn't a. I doubt that I'll turn a corner and I'll see a survivor. Close that door. Come over here to their bookshelf. I mean, it would be smart to grab these books and just move them next door, just so I can, just so I have like an account of where everything is. Like, oh, I know I have all the books in case I get bored. But at the same time, I think I'm okay. There's a tumbler, a can opener. No thank you to the dog food. And look, here's a bunch of cooking stuff like yeast and marshmallows and flour and gravy. And a muffin tray. Like all that stuff probably needs to be brought over to the house. The camera is in the way of how much I can carry. Okay, I can still carry 12. I thought being underweight, I wouldn't be able to carry as much as the other guy, but I'm good. Okay, cool. Right, so now with all that stuff out, and this house like looted, well, I'll have to go up to the upstairs too and check out the upstairs, and I'll take the curtains off the windows here in case I need to go put curtains somewhere else. Just to have a couple of sheets. I need to be real careful too. I haven't really checked this house. And I think I left the front door open. I think I should be okay. Famous last words, I know. Maybe if well, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say, maybe if I leave the door open, it'll let some light in here, but also any gribblies out there will be able to see me, so. You just need to make sure we put a turnaround real quick. That's one thing, is that your guy gets hyper focused when he does stuff like this, so he doesn't really gotta have a high perception. Hey, carpentry level 1. So good. So good. Yay! And then we'll go ahead and get it up to level 2. Then we'll read carpentry volume 2 and get up to 3 and 4. That's what was stopping our other guy from progressing, really. Was not having the carpentry book 2. But that other guy did work, man. He got us to the... Like, we're here because of him. And look at that, we're at 62 and we're gaining weight. So good. I think 80 is the magic number. I think 80 is where you want to be. How much did we get off of that? 7.5. I guess that's not bad. Who would sit in that chair if that... I shouldn't judge. Just throw this stuff on the floor. That might be another way of looting too. It's just throw everything on the floor, so when you walk in, you can just look at one place and just see like, oh, okay, there's planks over here. Like I know there are planks. I don't want to carry them around, but I know that there are planks here. Look at that. We have so many opportunities here to take apart this stuff. No, well, then the only thing that really that's over here is a couple of books. And I really should bring those over to the other house just so I have books to read if my guy gets bored. They get bored at the beginning of the game, right? So for the first 2 weeks, they get bored and you have to like read magazines or stuff, but after a while, like they don't get bored anymore. Like they hardly ever get bored. They kind of realize this is like the new normal and this is what they need to be focusing on, so they don't need to read magazines and stuff. So I don't need a lot of books, but at the same time, it'd be nice to put all the resources in like one area. And every time I take away one of these big tables, I'm always telling myself like, that's not a good call. Like, don't break these good tables. But I think that's just my brain thinking about, you know, step 170 when I'm on step 4. Oh, Boss now sleeps at my feet. And he's never done that before, and now when I stretch my toes out, so I always poke him in the face. And it's so funny. Like as soon as we get up in the morning, I'll go get coffee, and I'll come back home, and I'll sit here and I'll start making videos, and then Boss will lay on the floor next to me, and he'll go to sleep, like full on sleep, like on his back, like not like curled up, like oh he sleep, like he goes to sleep. So I think he stays up all night, protecting the house. And then when I get up, he's like, finally you're up. Thank goodness, you know, like my watch is over. And he lays down and goes to sleep. So I guess what I'm trying to say, I don't want to poke him in the face with my foot when he's trying to get some well-earned rest. This girl right here, this is where we found the gunshot. Our first gun was in this room with her. You know what's so funny is that we heard that gunshot over here. I wonder if that's scripted, where if you're walking around this house, you'll hear the gunshot, and then when you walk in, you'll see her like with the gun on the ground. Like I wonder if that's scripted. Oh, it probably is, because this is a new character. I was fixing to say, like, why didn't I hear it before? Like, I walked over here a million times. If that was Harvey that walked over here a million times. Dave, it's the first time he's been... Oh, and he's like, the pistol, I don't have any magazines for it. I don't have any bullets for it, but the pistol is right there in my holster. That's funny. I bet that's what that was. Well, it's not funny. It's actually really sad, but I bet that's what that was. Was a part of the script. She drank like disinfectant or something. Hey, we're about halfway. A little bit less. We'll knock this out and then we'll go get a drinky poo. I don't think I've taken a drink out of the upstairs bathroom, so I don't know if I can find it. Here it is. Oh yeah, so drink and then fill our water bottles, please. Our water bottle was empty. Cool. Go back in here and we'll keep hammering away. Disassemble that fancy bed. Nothing in here. You're next. And then there are nails and planks laying over here, and I'll just remember that this place has nails and planks. So if I ever, I'll probably end up building a really nice fence somewhere. Or when I do the rain collectors, because I need garbage bags and planks for that. And then did I not do the chair? Can the chair not get disassembled? Suppose not. Excuse me. And then what did they have in here? I have a newspaper, video game electronics, they had tailoring, book 2, a couple of books. Pants, hoodies, sure. Oh, look, he's bored. Perfect. Perfect time. Can I, if I equip it as a primary, how do you play it? Place, drop, unequip, favorite. Oh, come on, how do you play it? I have it in my hand. Let's play the video game. You can't. You can't. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought maybe you'd be able to play it. Like he'd be like pew pew pew. You know, he'd have his little Game Boy or something. Fine. We'll just read a musty old newspaper. That's how we'll cure our boredom. And I'm telling you, like, if you watch, like, boredom comes up a lot in these first videos. But this guy's been alive now for, like, what, 4 days? Yeah, 4 days. I guarantee you by the time he gets to his 8th day, he's not gonna care. He is not gonna care about... Oh, he is hungry, though. We didn't bring snacks. Alright, well, you disassemble all this, and then you get some snacks. Pop. I probably could take that bandage off, but it's still green. It's still good, so we'll leave it be. We did have an infection there, so... Drop all that stuff on the floor. Drop all that stuff on the floor. Oh wow, there's 2 sides to this one. Cool. It's just more experience. It's a little laughable just how good you can get at carpentry if you have the books. And that's why, I guess you weren't with me with the other guy. You were with me just on the assault of the police station. But, I mean, oh, they actually treated it as just one. Okay. I did not want to do any carpentry if I didn't have that other book. Like I just didn't want to. Because you get a multiplier of 3, and if you don't have that book, if you don't have that multiplier, it's 3 times as long. This probably will put us over the edge. Then we'll go home, we'll have lunch, then we'll start reading volume 2. And that was just one house, pretty much. Just one house got us where we want to be. Like, we're already back at the same level of carpentry the other guy had before he died. We have better fitness. We have better, well, maybe not better strength. But we have better fitness. Roughly the same amount of strength. Although he was kind of a combat dude. Like he had a lot of stuff in combat, I think. I don't even know how to harvest this stuff. I don't even know how to check it. You know what I mean? Like if I come over here and like investigate, like I don't know. I don't know anything about the farming. Oh, water it. I don't know. Hopefully it'll rain soon. All right. Before we start lunch, always a nice beer. And then we're not running low on stuff, but we definitely are on our last one of a bunch of things like canned peas and canned sardines, canned peaches and whatnot. Go ahead and eat our peas first. Peas and sardines. You guys don't know that combination? Super duper good. When I was a kid, I spent a lot of time at my grandparents' house. I wouldn't say that they raised me, but you know, they might, if that makes sense. But my grandfather didn't have teeth. And he didn't. I don't know if he wouldn't wear his dentures or he would wear his dentures, but only on like certain occasions. But he didn't. He wouldn't wear them to the point where like we'd have to eat Vienna sausages and like oatmeal, and we called them wish sandwiches, where you would take one piece of white bread. You take one piece of white bread, put some mayonnaise on it, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, another piece of white bread, a little bit of mayonnaise on it, put that together, and you wish you had something to go in between. Yeah. Soup, oatmeal, Vienna sausages, wish sandwiches, black-eyed peas. I've eaten so many black-eyed peas. Mashed potatoes. Oh, it's always so crazy how the difference between night and day. Like at night, I can't see anything, and then the daytime rolls in. You're like, wow, this game really does have vibrant colors, and it's really cool to see everything. But then nighttime rolls around, you're like, I don't know, I can't see anything. It's a spooky, foggy day out there. I need Carpentry Volume 3. I gotta start looking for that. Yeah, I know you're hungry. You'll have to just hang out for 1 second here, bud. I want to knock this out. I know, he's bored too. You definitely need to get the fast reader trait. Like the fast reader, like that's gotta be the play. Oh, it's a 4 multiplier. That's cool. I didn't know that. It's a 4 multiplier. Oh crap. Did we read all of it? We had 8 pages left. Crap. Alright, read the last 8 pages. There we go. Perfect. Man, I really hate that I messed that up. Boom. And then let's just remove this bandage right quick and let's see what we got. Hey, our arm is okay. That's probably why it wasn't needing to be cleaned or everything. It probably was just a bandage that we had on our arm that really wasn't doing anything. There's some peaches and some pineapples. We'll start our day with a smorgasbord of fruit. There's a game called U-Boat, and I always laughed because when you go out on your first patrol or whatever, they give you a couple of like they'll give you a couple of things in your pantry, like sausage or fish or something. And one of the things they give you, I kid you not, is canned. We're gonna hold on to that bottle because we're gonna fill it up with water when we go out today. They give you canned bread, and I always laughed. I was like, where did canned bread go? Like where? I can imagine that you bake the bread, and then I think today they sterilize it with radiation, right? Like I think they bake the bread and then they send the bread through like a thing that like sanitizes or sterilizes it. Because there's a girl I knew from South Africa, and she was always like, how is American bread, how does it last for a week? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, bread in South Africa lasts for like a day. Like if you buy bread in South Africa, you need to eat all of that bread that day. I'm like, nope, our bread here lasts for like a week. She's like, yeah, it's weird. Like, how do you do that? So I assume, I'm just looking at the back of the van here, if there's anything. There's really nothing that doesn't need to be back there. Like that's pretty slim. That's pretty good. But just imagine that. Just imagine if you could bake the bread, slice it, maybe 5-6 slices, right? And then you put it into like a can, and then you sell it, and then you have bread like whenever you want, because it just stays. It just stays good for so long, right? Because it's in a can. It's been sterilized. The can's sterilized. Good times. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead. I knew I was coming over here for some reason. Okay. Fill up our water bottles. Okay. Okay, we're done. Oh. Oh, you almost made it, bud. I can't believe that this gives a +4, +5 modifier. Are you kidding? That's great, man. Like the first level gives +3. This gives +5. That's cool. Man, that's cool. +5. Alright, I think we're good to leave. So on the map, I think I'm officially going to bring up the map and officially going to put... Oh, do I not have a pen? I thought I put a pin in my back, or in my fanny pack. Yeah, I have a red pin. Usually there's like a legend up here. Oh, there it is. Oh, and it's in red because I have a red pin. How cool is that? Boom. That house has been investigated. It's 1810. What is 1810? At like 8 o'clock? I think we're okay to stay outside a little bit longer today. Oh, there's some trees in that guy's yard. We can definitely chop those down with an axe. Definitely can chop that thing down with an axe. And now I've never been in this house before. I don't think. Maybe I have. Maybe I have. Maybe not. I have a roasting pan. I have a plastic cutting board. I have an empty cooking pot. I have all that stuff there. Yeah, I have that. You know what? I probably have been over here. This looks pretty looted. Okay. Yeah, I probably have been over here. I'll just go upstairs right quick. Pen and pencil. Nothing's on those shelves. All right, let's go upstairs right quick. Just have a little look. Windows open. I'm going to go ahead and throw that out onto the floor. I know that I'm going to carpentry all this stuff up here. Close that. Come over here. I'm not that dirty. Tank top is fine. Socks are fine. Hunting knife is bad. Hard hat is bad. The white police t-shirt, not that bad. Military boots are very bloody. Leather gloves are very bloody. The denim shorts are a little bloody. Denim shirt is a little bloody. And the jacket is bad. Alright, well let's try that. There's water over here. Might as well use it. It's a bathtub too. I think if I was smart, I would have come over here and filled all the bathtubs up with water. Because there's, you know, they hold like 100 instead of 20 or whatever it is this thing has. And then wash. Yeah, why not? We probably should check just behind us right quick if there's any soap. I think using soap saves water. No soap. Oh. I don't know how I didn't see that, but we'll take a soap. And the only bad thing about this game is it has like a really kind of wonky system to like interact with stuff. Yeah, see how fast it goes. Now the military boots are a lot smaller, I get that. But having the soap helps. What time is it? It's getting late. Okay, though. He doesn't seem to be drowsy or hungry or need anything. Boop. Oh, the leather gloves are bad, yeah. And the bulletproof vest is fine. That's fine. That's bad, but it's the hard hat. Okay, cool. Wow, that had 100 in it. That's great. That's great. Bathtubs, man. And you know what's funny is like if someone was like coming to this channel for the first time and they were like, "Oh, this is a zombie game. I've heard about Project Zomboid zombie game," and they saw you doing stuff like this, they'd be like, "What? This is not Resident Evil. This is not a zombie game." Well, it's still going to take some time, I think. But with a +5 multiplier, that's just, and I guess it's because like disassembling it gives you like 0.75, so well, I guess I can figure it out how much it gives. So 38.75. Let's go in here and let's dismantle this. 38.75 is where we're starting. Be amazed at my math skills. $63. So 38 to 63, that's like 25. Divided by 5, so that's 5. So we get 5 for taking down the beds. And then multiply by 5 gives 25. So we're good. Shift robe is a little bit more difficult, I think. Bored again, huh? Bored again. Oh, there's a guitar over here. Some crayons, some pants. the hoodie is supposed to be plus 10 defense. I wonder what it replaces. What did that replace? Nothing. So now we have a denim shirt, a hoodie, and a leather jacket, and a police vest. And a white police shirt. Wow. We have like 4 layers of clothes. Our guy probably... Well, he's going to be very unhappy. Alright. Knock out the twin beds. You can have a newspaper when you get home. We're working right now. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin, and I feel like I'm winning, and I'm losing again. And we can also build things too to get experience. It's not always just breaking things down. So like here. Oh, well, I was kind of hoping that we could, like, to the window here. I was like, oh, we can barricade it because there's like planks and nails laying on the ground, but I guess there weren't enough. Or it didn't sense them. I don't know if I'd like this game if it had NPCs in it, to tell you the honest truth. That's a good thought. There's another game, 7 Days to Die, and I keep wanting to pick it up because it was dirt cheap. It was like $6 at one point. I couldn't get over the graphics. The graphics just didn't look good. It's almost like they didn't even try to make the graphics look good. It looked like a PlayStation 1 game. I kept telling myself, I was like, buy it when it's cheap because it's going to get better, and then it's going to get more expensive. And a lot of games have done that. Project Zomboid at one point was like $5 or $6. And I should have bought it then so that it, I got it on the ground floor. Manor Lords was the same way. Manor Lords was cheap, and now that you can't even buy it, like it's off the market because they're going to re-release it as a big game. I think you could get it for like 10, maybe $15, and I bet they're going to come out at $25 or $30 with it. But I always buy my games on sale anyway. I don't pay full price for a game. The last game I bought full price was Evil Geniuses 2, and that's just because I wanted to support the developers, because I loved the first Evil Genius, but the second one didn't really, I don't know. They didn't fix some of the things that was wrong in Evil Genius 1. They brought it over as like, remember how crappy this was? It's back. Isn't that cool? And it was like, no. Like you could spend your time building a base and laying out traps, and then you would just have infiltrators from the countries that you were fighting against. You could just have infiltrators. Oh, it's just a guy walking down the road. You just keep walking, my main man. Enjoy your life. Look in here right quick. I wonder if all that stuff says rot. Rot. When will it turn into... I'm not going to eat it. It'd be nice to unpack it, maybe. But anyway, you could just have the infiltrators from a country that you were at war with. The infiltrators they would put these little like black holes on the ground. They would like jump into the little black hole, and then a black hole inside your base would form, and they would just pop out. And the game was like, they're infiltrators. Don't you get it? They can get into places that you don't think they can get into. They're infiltrators. And it was like, then why build the traps? Why build the buildings? Why have the base layout? Like, that undermines it. But I don't know. All right, we're no longer bored. We are tired. We're hungry though. So we're gonna have a beer and probably lay down. A warm beer. Just what the world needs. And we're gonna hold on to the beer bottle because we'll put water in it. We'll go back to that other house tomorrow and we'll finish up downstairs. Hey, this guy actually has a regular sleep cycle, unlike the burglar, who was always up at like the worst times of the day. For safety, at least. It was great for being a burglar, but yeah. It's raining! Yay! That means the crops are getting water. I don't have to water them, but we are missing out on water that I'd like to have in a rain catch, but I can't build it yet. I don't have carpentry level 4, so kind of where we're at with that. And dry. Can I not cook this stuff? My guy's just not a cooker. Like, he just doesn't understand cooking. Like stir fry, he's like peanut butter. I can prepare a beverage. I can have a pop in a tumbler. How about that? I guess we need a baking tray, a rolling pin, baking soda, and chocolate chips. Pumpkin. We need to start finding jars. That would be really, really cool if we could start pickling some stuff. I know where pancake mix is at. Run across it. Salt. Okay. This is going to be a can of carrots then. Can of carrots. Oh, the bandage is I don't need to have the other holster. I can put that down there. I can go there. That bandage isn't it's still sterilized. Oh, I didn't drop any of this stuff off. Yes, silly goose. Gravy mix and muffins. Flour. Marshmallows and yeast and aluminum. And then over here we'll put the nail in there. Perfect. All right. Go back to work. Yeah. No sign of that zombie. Let's not walk over the crops. Probably need to plant more crops. Need to probably plant the tomatoes and stuff. But I'm worried too. It's already 8/18. It's already late in the year. I'd hate to plant them and then they die in the frost. And I really am going to be upset with this game if I bring in the harvest and it's like, oh, you don't get any seeds back. You have to go find seeds again. It's like, nope. You get seeds in real life. You get seeds from the things you grow. But I can definitely see the game doing that. Number one, because I think they're a little lazy and they don't want to like do something like really kind of. Oh right, let's fill up the deal. Oh, we'll drink first. We'll drink and then oh. All right, well we're done. I thought I had an empty bottle on me to fill up. I do have an empty bottle, but for some reason it doesn't want to give me the chance to fill it up. All right. Is that the front door? No, that's the front door. All right, it's at 40 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye, and I think I'm going to come back when I have carpentry all the way up. Seems reasonable, because that's all I'm going to do until then. But yeah, that's just kind of what the game is. Thanks for watching, folks. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. And if you have a moment, please like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.